pas mal. Moi j'apprécie. Et bon, ils ont tous le même chapeau. Il y a ou un tricorne aussi. Grande ville.
Kurt, it's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Organisation de l'équipe. Kurt. Caractéristiques, inventaire. On va voir du coup ce qu'il possède, ce qu'il porte. Ok. Ex. Planisphère. Oh.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
And what if I said yes?
Well, I'd be grateful, I suppose. But sadly, Greenblood, you're not quite my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Intéressant. Ok.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Non, j'aime beaucoup. Je pense que je vais me répéter. Mais bah, j'aime bien l'atmosphère, le style. Et d'accéder à lui. À elle, pardon. Et avec vos masques, on sait pas qui se cache derrière. Sorte de peste spéciale.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Et on dit les bas quartiers, donc on continue de descendre. Il y a eu quelques difficultés avec le paysage, hein. Et je peux pas parler avec les malades. Découvert place des Princes. Ça brûle un peu dans le coin.
Have a nice day, sire.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Et j'aurais aimé savoir ce qui se passait ici. Ça ressemble à un bûcher, mais... ouais, ça doit être des malades. Il y a des corps et tout. C'est pas un bûcher de Genre fait des fanatiques ou quelque chose comme ça. Avant de te parler, ok. Je vais partir à l'étage pour visiter la maison, mais il y a une chaîne, comme dans les musées.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sardet, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea, remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Ok.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tiefredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
Ok, donc Tiefredi, c'est c'est l'île.
And what of your war with Ptolemy?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tiafredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Teleme has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Okay.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sardet.
C'est plutôt intéressant. Plutôt intéressant et plutôt utile du coup de venir. Alors ici du coup c'est mon équipement, ok. Codex, ça c'est le planisphère donc. Avec, oh, la fameuse île. Ça c'est où on doit aller. Ok. Ça c'est ce qu'on a découvert. Grand départ. Quête annexe. Affiché sur la carte. Ok, donc il faut aller par là. On va faire un peu de la quête annexe, histoire de voir un peu ce que ça vaut.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to... Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Juste pour voir un peu ce qu'il a. Tout ce qu'on peut trouver.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
okay.
your visit. See you soon. Come closer now. Good people, don't be afraid.
Fais ça. Oh. On sait obtenir la carte. Oui, c'est plus M. Pour la map. Et là, on prend à droite. Enfin, c'est à gauche, mais c'est pas grave. Après. Faut monter au-dessus. On passe par là. Hop. Et là, on remonte.
The merchant is there.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right.
Oui,
He told
non,
me
là
that
du
their
coup.
attendants seemed to be hiding, and so he must have.
I'll be
Sorry, Cap.
following up.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant of the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, on va le menacer de
This
manière.
is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Information. C'est quoi le... Alors que je trouve la... Toi le passant s'il te plaît. Donc là on passe là. Bien.
Stop! I beg of you.
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes. Don't hit me anymore.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it immediately.
Bien. On va jeter un coup d'œil là-haut. Un coffre là-bas. Donc,
It's not possible just now.
On reviendra. On reviendra quand on aura... avoir au moins le niveau 1 de science qui nous permettrait de traverser les murs. Qui pourrait être quand même plutôt pratique dans un certain point de vue. Est-ce qu'on peut passer par là? Oui, on peut. Ah! Ok, on peut faire comme ça. Y'a pas une... Au moins, on gagne un peu d'argent. Faut grimper les trucs, ok.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malicor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malicor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malicor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malicor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him? I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Bien. Passons de l'autre côté. Ce drôle d'alchimiste de l'Alliance qui a loué la chambre à l'étage a demandé spécifiquement que l'on ne nettoie pas durant son séjour. Ce vieux fou doit craindre qu'on ne lui casse ses fioles ou je ne sais quoi. Alors laissez-le mariner dans sa crasse, le client est roi. Il y a beaucoup de monde dans le coin.
Move away! Things are...
Et... chose que je devais pas voir dans ce coin. Ces pages sont couvertes d'une petite écriture à demi lisible, de comptes rendus d'expériences, d'observations de patients et de symboles incompréhensibles. Cependant, la complexité de certaines recettes ne laisse aucun doute. Son auteur est un véritable alchimiste, possédant sans aucun doute de grandes connaissances. Ah, comme ça qu'on fait du coup.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, You don't have the right!
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Allons lui rendre une petite visite.
Hello, sir.
Il m'a fait flipper lui. Et...
Locked.
entrepôts. Albert, j'espère encore te transmettre cette lettre lorsque tu seras enfin rentré d'Al-Saad. Si tant qu'il en reste encore quelqu'un en vie pour le faire. Mes yeux ne perçoivent presque plus rien, il m'est difficile d'écrire et je suis navré mon enfant, je ne te laisse pas grand chose. Les pillards ont sans doute dévasté notre belle librairie désormais. Peut-être n'auront-ils pas trouvé le coffre que j'ai dissimulé dans notre maison. Prends soin de toi mon fils, si cet argent ne te le permet. Fuis vers cette île magique qu'on dit privée de tout mal. Ton père qui t'aime. Maison avec un coffre à récupérer. Et...
Sir de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Ok. Cette porte-là, on ne l'ouvre pas. N'empêche qu'on est arrivé par derrière. Hop. Range son arme. On va quand même terminer la petite histoire. Bien, bien, bien.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder. That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice. But it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
Bien. Désolé vieux, mais si on te fait quitter la ville, tu vas continuer. Pas trop comment j'ai fait, mais...
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sardet.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob, but if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sardet.
Un petit level up. Très bien. Alors, voyons voir un peu la carte. Le coursillon. Ah, on peut cliquer aussi dessus comme ça, ok. Bien. Ça, c'est le niveau. Bon, du coup, on va se laisser là. Voilà. On va mettre fin à ce premier épisode ici. J'espère que cette première session, j'espère qu'elle vous aura plu. Donc, n'hésitez pas du coup à donner votre avis, à laisser un commentaire, à partager la vidéo, à vous abonner. Du coup, je vous reprends alors qu'on était en train de conclure, mais bon, petit problème passager. Donc, bien sûr, je termine le petit sujet, enfin rapide, qui est donc rejoindre les réseaux sociaux, voilà, Twitter, Facebook et Discord, et on se retrouve du coup la semaine prochaine pour la nouvelle session, la prochaine, la suivante, et donc du coup sûrement l'arrivée sur la fameuse île de Tir-Fredi. Salut à tous, portez-vous bien.